Cults in the Bing Lounge. Hey, welcome to Portland. You've been here before. It was earlier this year, right? You did a show in Mississippi Studios.
Yeah, we actually twice this year.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, good. It's great to have you back. On a night off, what's the plan?
We are going to go to
Barcade, maybe?
Ground Control.
That's tomorrow. We're going to what's it called? The Dancing Bear. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we're going to go to Hawthorne, and we're going to go to the
McMinimans.
Yeah.
Yay.
He used to live here.
Oh, it's the secret weapon right over here. Yeah. No kidding. You know, you guys kind of got a start about a year ago, and it's like cults mysterious and more information on a candy wrapper than about cults, and you couldn't find anything if you were going to troll the internet. There was nothing to be had. Was that sort of like the intent, or were you just kind of starting? The two of you started out what was the idea?
Oh, we were just bored and kind of decided to start making music for fun because we were working, really boring internships and going to school, and all of our friends were in bands and touring. And so we kind of just did it on the weekend for fun and put it online, and then people started paying attention to it, which we were not expecting at all. So it definitely was not intentional, not putting information up.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that sort of explodes, and then some major label comes knocking on your door, and suddenly it's like, pressure's on.
Money, 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 money.
Really? It was just Bandcamp for a while.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, but, it became intentional after a while, because I think we're all just kind of mischievous kids, and watching everybody try to figure out and like scramble to like figure out like what anything about the band. We just thought it was like funny, so we just kind of left it going for as long as we could.
Emails like within the first week that it was like posted on blogs, like people would be like, subject, hey, body, who are you guys? And we were like, oh, I don't know. How do I answer that?
I'll let your fans inform where you go next. I mean, now it's like really seriously, the pressure is to be continuing to do whatever. Film students, both of you?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, one that's way, way long ago. Well, I ask that because in terms of videos, which are, that's how people caught sight of you at first, I think you made one of the most disturbing videos I've seen in a really long time for the song Go Outside, which you're going to be playing here in your set. That's so disturbing, and partially because I haven't thought about Jim Jones and Ghana in so long. I mean, that was really scary, and then set against the contrasting of the song. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, the idea of the song is a lot of it's about like, it's about control. It's about like, people that try to hide in their lives and discourage you and tell you that you can't, ever make it in doing what you want to do. And the quote in the beginning of the song is from Jim Jones saying that, it's don't be afraid to die. It's living that's treacherous. And it sounds logical, but it's totally not. So then that's kind of like, that quote was like the impetus for the song. Like people like, who try to, boss you around or whatever. And so when we made the video, it seemed logical. It's like all these people, these nice people that got into this system of like happiness and joy eventually got sucked into like, the warped vision of one person. And then at the end of the video, there's kind of a happier ending where people leave. But unfortunately, that wasn't always the case.
So you get to put your kind of your visionary side of your talents to work as well.
We tried to be sensitive.
Yes. And also I wanted to ask just this obvious question, but not so obvious to me. The word cult right now is really in the news cycle, and it's kind of like, it's interesting. I mean, synchronicity. But for you, what was cults all about? What brought you to that name?
I don't know. I mean, when we were starting the band, we were working on like a documentary for school that had to do with like mass persuasion and like extreme religion and stuff. And then, so a lot of the quotes that we found through working on that documentary were ones that made it into the record. But it's always kind of been a sensitive subject for us because we grew up in like the weirdest but least known to be weird place in the country, which is like northern San Diego, where everybody's into like weird new age religion and Scientology, and like Heaven's Gate happened like 2 blocks from his house, and like I don't know, people just get into really weird. So they have too much money and not enough time or too much time. I don't know. But
All of the above.
yeah, so it's something
Yeah.
that's kind of followed us around for our lives.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see this thing kind of taking shape. I love how you got going, and it's really interesting to follow your creative path. Are those foster people treating you okay?
No, horribly. They're horrible people.
What's it like, being a support act?
Like being slaves.
No, it's really good. They're actually so nice. Last night I spilled a Red Bull over their pedal board, and they were like, "It's fine."
Do you ever get to hang out with them together? Do you have like little?
Oh
yeah.
yeah. We do.
Mark
Yeah.
Foster likes to kidnap people every night.
Oh yeah. He always comes on the bus like, "Who's coming on my bus? We're playing video games."
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. Well, it's really a pleasure to meet you in person, Cults, in the Bing Lounge, and invite you to play some more for us.
All right.
Thank you.